Nobody knows. Nobody knows. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. How are you? I think I just got hair in my mouth. Happy frickin' Tuesday. Happy frickin' Tuesday. It's happening. The heat is on. And for those of you guys who know me, you know that I absolutely hate the heat being on. But it dropped down to 59, so I had to put the heat on. Or Aaron put it on against my better desires. Scandalous. He's so scandalous. Oh no, Scandaluso. Scandaluso's here. How are you? Hello, Scandaluso. Ola Joe, the crocheting sailor, is here. How are you? For a second, both Scandaluso and Ola Joe have the same crown action. Who ultimately clinches it? Ooh, it's back and forth. It's back and forth, but it's still there. Oh, Scandalous snatched the crown. Take yourself back to sleep, Ola Joe. I fully understand. Believe you me, if I was not about to start work, I would be back asleep too. Only that it's a very cold morning. And it seems like the bed would be the better place to be right now. But I appreciate you stopping in to say hello. Oh my goodness. Scandalous says, woohoo, dual crowns. Blessed Life Journey. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much for being here. I love that. Blessed Life is usually on my replay crew. But it's rare to see her in here live. But good morning. Good morning to you, Blessed Life. How are you? I have had a very good week so far, even though it's just Tuesday, because I've had an opportunity to get in there and see quite a few people. And that's been nice because I kind of missed being able to pop in and see people's live streams and stuff like that. So it's always nice to me when I can kind of come in and support and chat with people. I love that. I really do. No worries, Blessed. I totally understand. You're working. I get it. I get it. As I said, ooh, the neighbor's dog's going to get feisty. As I've said, you guys, there's no obligations for me. If you guys have time to watch the videos, I appreciate you. But if you don't, I don't. I'm not one of those people like, you didn't watch my video. Why? I don't care. I appreciate you, but yeah, you can't build a channel off just the people that you love and care about watching your stuff. There has to be other people. So I appreciate all of you guys who do watch, but you are not obligated to watch in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, it is good to be in the live stream, especially after your jokes. Oh, Lord. Simone. Poor thing, you guys. Oh. It couldn't have happened to a sweeter girl, though. It couldn't have happened to a sweeter girl. Maybe later on, maybe if Simone jumps on, I'll tell you guys what happened in Simone's live demonstration yesterday. I'll give you a little snippet of it. I discussed it a little bit in detail on Red's Room live last night, but it was very interesting. Scandalous says, same, watch or don't. Yeah, I mean, what are you supposed to do? I mean, I love that so many of you are just there all the time. And I love it mostly because I really like interacting with you guys, right? Like I love interacting with Scandalous. I love interacting with Blessed. I love interacting with Ams, Melissa. And I'm just dropping names, but you know, clearly there's a cavalcade of people that I really love interacting with. So that I love that part. But you guys have lives. I mean, if I'm on a live for an hour, like, okay, thanks for that hour. But like, Jesus, you don't have to spend an hour looking at my face. And you certainly don't need to spend 2. And sometimes I've gone for 4 hours. And I'm just like, y'all don't have to do all that, right? So I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys. But yeah, I never expect that every time I pop live, people would have to show up. If you see me live and you got time, come on in. If you don't have the time, for the love of God, live your life, because that's the only gift that I would want you to have, is to do the things you want to do. Don't always feel obligated. Scandalous says ditto. Blessed Life says here to the end. Thank you so much, Blessed. Liz Rodriguez. Sunshine Frickin' Sally is in the house. Hello to everyone. Happy Veterans Day. It is Veterans Day. It's the 11th of November. Oh my gosh. Freaking, oh, Ola Joe, I'm so sorry if you're still in the chat. She's laying her eyes back down, and I completely spaced on the fact that it was Veterans Day. I am so sorry about that. Ola Joe, if you are still in the chat listening to me, happy Veterans Day. To my girl, Keish from Keisha the Stylist, who is retired Air Force, Happy Veterans Day. To Panda from Pandemonium Express, who oftentimes is in my replay crew. Happy Veterans Day. To my father, to my grandfathers, to my aunts who retired Air Force, to all the people in my family, and to all my friends who are retired military. I appreciate you guys very much. It was a blanket Veterans Day situation. But thanks for the reminder, Liz. Your girl's brain is a poop show. Steady Point, you are back, my friend. I like this tenacity. I like your tenacity, Steady Point. How are you, my friend? Welcome so much back into the fold. Happy Tuesday. Melissa is here because the Down Home Diva. And if you guys did not see Melissa's video, she had a very interesting snowman friend that she was having conversations and singing. Well, Melissa wasn't singing, but her snowman friend was singing. This is just completely on my neck right now. Scandalous is like, hello, Melissa. I have to say it how Scandalous would say it, you guys. Hello. Melissa says, good morning to Sandra. Yes. But yes, hopefully Ola Joe, I know she went back to sleep, so that I'm going to have to, let me just send her an Insta message, because I completely, she was in here, and I did not say Happy Veterans Day, because your girl is so low. And if there's anybody else on my chat who is a veteran, Happy Veterans Day to you as well. I think I know who all my veterans are, but you know. So how is everybody's Tuesday going so far? Does anybody have anything incredible going on? This Tuesday, sorry, I did not. Oh, Lord, my typing. Okay, did I type that correctly? We'll go with it. I appreciate you, lady. Yayos! We got it. We got it in there. Liz says, freezing temps today. Us as well. Scandalous says she's listening and smiling. Okay, we'll go with that. Scandalous has said that. Oh, she just saw my... she saw my Insta comment right now. I'm like, okay, that's funny. Oh, Joe, like, she'll pop up on you like a damn ninja. All right, because she must have been in that Insta situation. Because I literally just typed that. You guys saw me type it, and then all of a sudden it popped up and it said seen just now. And I was like, oh my goodness, she's on here. Melissa says, nothing crazy yet today, but I'm open to anything. Oh, you're down like that, Melissa? I'm swinging through in the new ride. You know, I'm just like, I don't know, 1,000 hours away from you, but we'll work it out. Scandalous says, told you. That's very true. So I thought we'd do something a little bit different in addition to our regular chat that we have on this wonderful time slot before I start work. As you guys know, I am on my little hunt to get to the mark, and I'm so damn close, it's not even funny. So even though I don't really, I shouldn't say this, even though I'm still in the busy season portion, and I'm conserving my resources of energy, I did want to do my best to try to make it to the line by the end of the year, so I'm live right now for this purpose. Plus, I wanted to see you guys, but let's see. Or swinging through on a vine, yeah, okay. Melissa says, you with me in heart, girl, a lot faster. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. It's gonna be a crazy time. But Melissa Snowman is cute. That's all I'm gonna say on that. But I thought we'd try something a little bit different. You guys know I'm scatterbrained in the morning. And we throw in a little bit of trivia. You know what I'm saying? Just a little trivia, if you will. A little food trivia. I don't know if anybody's into that, but I thought we could start. I mean, if you want to participate. This certainly doesn't mean that we can't have our usual random chat, because it can be just about as random as it always is. It just is a little bit of extra something that I'm throwing into the mixture, if you will. So anyway, I am pulling these questions from runaway.games /blog/food/trivia/questions. That's specific. But yeah, so here's, I think it's 50 food trivia questions, and I'm just going to throw them out there. There's not a specific time. I wish I had a really sweet gift or something to give to you guys if you won, but I don't. So the gift is just going to be the gift of bragging rights. That's what it's going to be. It's going to be the gift of brag, if you will. But anyway, so the first question is which country is the largest producer of saffron, the world's most expensive spice? And I'd venture to say that all of us who cook know the answer to this, but maybe people don't. So basically the question is, who is the largest producer of saffron? Like what country produces the most saffron, which is a delicious spice that's incredibly expensive. Incredibly expensive spice. I personally would never use it because I'm not even sure what it actually imparts into a meal outside of expensive. So we have, let me get my note beezy out so I can be taking points for people. I will tell you this right now. We've got a one guest coming up right now from Scandalous, and her guess is Africa. That is Scandalous in her guess. We've got Liz Sunshine Sally coming in with Jamaica. And yes, I have to say it like that. I'm legally bound to say it. Jamaica, even though I'm saying it wrong. But yes, okay, so we've got two guesses so far. We've got Africa and we have Jamaica. Any other guesses want to be given here? Melissa, are you still in his house? Do you have a guess you want to drop down? Let us know what your thoughts are. Are you, Scandalous said, yeah, I'm on. Yeah. I was watching, while we're waiting for people to answer, I don't know if Scandalous, if you're watching Michael's stocking that he did. And I'm just like, I commented, I'm like, how is it that Michael makes everything look so easy? It looks so easy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, he just makes it seem like it's the easiest thing in the world. Like, I was like, wow. It's just so cool. But if you guys haven't seen that crocheted stocking from MDL Crochet, if you are a crocheter, it might be a cool pattern to try. But if you're not, God help you, because I had no idea what was going on there. I was like, oh no, I will never. Melissa is going with China. That is her guess. And for those new people coming in, I see Joy. Kyra, how are you? I haven't seen you in a while. Come on in. Scandalous says, because he's good. Yes. Can we drop several answers? Yes, Liz. As long as the answer portion of the show is open, you go ahead and you drop as many answers as you want. He has a totally great teaching style, and it's very detailed too, Scandalous. So, Joy, we're doing a little food trivia right now, and the question is, if you choose to want to play, is which country is the largest producer of the spice saffron? Very incredibly expensive spice, but which country is that? What is going on? Is it Aegon Targaryen? Am I saying that right? Can I just call you AT? I'm new. I just liked and subscribed. Well, thank you so much. Welcome in. Welcome in. We are playing food trivia right now, you guys. So again, the question on the mat is, which country is the largest producer of saffron, the world's most expensive spice? I see Steady Point is still here. Hey, Steady Point, do you want to answer the question? Let me drop this. I think I can drop. Let me see if I can drop the question in the chat, and then I'll pin it while we're working it out. East African workout girl. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Previously, your stream stuck, so I was gone. Oh, no worries. East African workout girl, welcome in. We are doing a little tiny bit of trivia here. I'm about to post the question in the chat so that it's easier. I missed you too. Phonetically correct. The question right now is, which country produces saffron, the most expensive spice? So here we go. I'm putting the question up, and then I'm pinning the question to the top if anybody wants to read it. I'm going to give it about 3 minutes, and then if you have an answer, give it to us. If not, don't worry about it. Ams, what is up? Good morning, Ams. Happy freaking Tuesday to you. Yes, Joy, I dropped it. It's right beneath your statement and right above Ams's statement, and it is also pinned. So I see a lot of China coming through in terms of guesses. You just butchered my name. Just call me sorry, Aegon. Sorry, A. I'll just call you A. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, y'all. Liz said Cuba way up there somewhere. Melissa said Japan. Liz said Thailand. Joy says it's not Japan. PP. What is that? Scandalous. East African workout girl says Iran. So she thinks that it's possible Iran. Okay. And A said Iran. Okay. A-Train, love of my life. Good morning. How are you? Do you know which country is the largest producer of saffron? The world's most expensive spice? Are you participating in this delicious little trivioso moment? It's an island somewhere, Scandalous says. A-Train says, East African girl. There's a lot of Iran in here. There's a lot of Iran. Somebody is sure that it is Iran. Okay. Scandalous says, baby pants. Hello. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. We've got 11 thumbs up in the house right now, and we are greatly appreciative of that. Happy Tuesday to everybody. We are just chit-chatting and doing a little food trivia. The question on the map right now is, and it's the pinned thing. The question is actually pinned. Wakesho is a cook, you guys. She loves to cook in her village, so she's going to probably know the answer to this question. But the trivia question, Wakesho, is which country is the largest producer of saffron, the world's most expensive spice? And that question is also the pinned, or it's up here. I don't know what that was. A-Train says, I'm going with Sri Lanka. Did you really go with Sri Lanka? Oh, Lord. And then Wakesho, and then we had Joy. Okay, did I catch everybody? And then we had Scandalous, East African workout girl. Okay, so, Wakesho says India. Let's get to the bottom of this. Let me figure out if what is correct. Oh, Wakesho. Wait now, I thought it was India too. But guess what the actual answer is? It's Iran. So everyone who said Iran is correct. A says it's funny how Google automatically knew what I'll ask before even finishing my sentence. Oh, you out here checking Google? You post the answer from the top of your head, A. Scammer says I should call Chris baby pants, but his butt is freakishly tight. Oh, yeah, it's Iran. That is exactly what it is. But I thought that it was India, but it isn't. So who said, okay, so Joy said Iran, and so Joy gets a point. Who else said Iran? Didn't I see East African workout girl? She said Iran. And A said Iran as well. So East African workout girl, Japan, Thailand. Yeah, we were all wrong because I was sure that it was India. I was 100%. I would have put everything on it. And we were wrong. Sorry for bouncing you guys around. You know how I do it. But okay, that was interesting. So we got a couple of people with some points. We got A with a point, we got Joy with a point, and we got East African workout girl with a point. I use my head, not AI. That's what Rakesha was saying. She said I'm using my noggin. Anyway, what's the next question? Pancetta is derived from the meat of what animal? So basically, what animal does pancetta come from? And again, I will put this in the comment section, and then we will pin it. But right now, the question is what part or what animal does pancetta come from? Replace the pin message. So we've already got some answers coming in. East African girl said, I was the first to say Iran. I was giving it to everybody who said Iran, okay? So Scandalous says pig. She's saying that pancetta is derived from the meat of what animal? It's a pig. A says, all the people who said Iran Googled. Come on, A. A says, everyone who said Iran Googled it. Oh, my Lord. You came in with that twice. Melissa says, I have no idea what that even is. Pancetta is like a thinly sliced piece of, or at least I guess it's not always thin, because I've seen like lardons of pancetta, which is like just like cubed pieces, but it's like a very, very rich. Oh, Melissa tricked me. Because I already basically said what pancetta is. Thanks for tricking me, Melissa. Never mind. All right. So anyway, pancetta is a well cured, very fatty, almost like to the point of like it sits in your tongue and like just turns to oil, piece of pork. But anyway, Scandalous said that it was pork before I said pork. So Scandalous is going to get a point for that. But Melissa tricked me. Melissa tricked me. My freaking head itches. Liz says, I'm not even sure what pancetta is. I love it. I love it. Okay. Whoa, what is this? Nobody knows. Okay, this is a relatively easy question. What cabbage dish is a staple in Korean cuisine? Does anybody know? Does anybody know what cabbage dish, like a dish made with cabbage, is a staple in Korean cuisine? For some reason I can't, it wasn't scrolling like it was supposed to. Scandalous says, woohoo! Joy says, I think it's pig. Joy was correct as well. Scandalous says, kimchi. Yes. East African Girl, I said, I didn't Google it. A says, pork belly. I frankly love pork belly, if you want me to be honest. But again, I read a lot. Yes. I think East African Workout Girl is a very like, what is that called? Like, she's a very Renaissance woman, right? She's got her little workout situation. I think she reads a lot. I think she's very, very interesting woman, East African Workout Girl. If you guys have not followed her channel, you should certainly do so because she's very interesting. She has a lot. She has a lot to offer and a lot to give to the community of people who support her. So definitely make sure you check her out. I will say that the current question is something I actually really love to eat. And it is, yeah. So basically, what cabbage dish is known? What is the question again? What cabbage dish is a staple in Korean cuisine? Melissa says stuffed cabbage rolls. I love it. East African Workout Girl says, I don't know that one. Did I see somebody say something upstairs? I saw Scandalous say something. Ooh, JB, that's some crazy. I don't know, my friend. Do you? I can't believe the yeah. I mean, like, how? It's very early in the morning, sir. It's very early in the morning here for that sort of action, is how I feel. JB says absolutely. Oh my lord. Liz says Cabbage Patch. Interesting. Joy has subscribed to East African Workout Girl. Shut up, Aaron. Oh my God, Aaron, no. Is that you? Are you JB, for crying out loud? Oh Lord. Was that, do you know that person? It's kind of interesting though that would come up in the midst of this. Comment the convo would be more interesting. That's fair enough. That's fair enough. I'm not sure how these morning chats, sit with other people. I'm just on here chit-chatting. So there's no answer in the questions, babe. Joy said, I have no idea. Oh Lord. I don't know. It's kimchi, you guys. The answer is kimchi is what it is. So the what cabbage dish is a staple in Korean cuisine is kimchi. We done lost Scandalous. Scandalous is like, this conversation done gone off the rails. I'm gonna go brush my TVs, and that's fair enough. I don't know. I try these trivia things, but I always find it like, I'm like, what, where? And it's like a hard thing to kind of keep in tow. It was something I was given a shot to. But yeah, maybe not so much. Joy says, that's tough. Yeah. If you don't eat kimchi and you don't watch like 1,000 hours of Korean street cooking like Aaron and I do, you might not ever know about kimchi. But we've watched it out. Oh Lord, JB crazy like that. JB, you're more than welcome to stay here, but we can't be talking about your freaking activities in that way. Melissa says, I'll stick with the cabbage rolls. Yes, I do love a good cabbage roll. I was actually thinking about doing a cabbage roll recipe on the channel because cabbage rolls are delicious and delightful. And this is kind of the season for that sort of thing, like a nice, really delicious kind of baked dish. A is like, I don't eat cabbage. Interesting. What's your stance on why is that your stance on cabbage? Has cabbage disrespected you and done you wrong? Do you find that it oftentimes makes you gassy? What's the thing with the cabbage? Do you not like it because it's filler food? Because for one thing, I'm a little bit weird because I don't really like rice. I mean, I'll eat rice, but I'm not a huge buffering raid. What am I? Can you not see me? I could see me. What is the buffer and raid? What is going on here? It smells like fire. That's fair enough. What, you can't see me? You can't see me? What are you, Goga, don't come in here messing with me. Don't come in here messing with me, Goga. Why? It's so early in the dang morning here. Oh, Goga's being extra. Okay. Well, that's fair. Goga and I were on Simone's live stream yesterday during a very interesting moment. So Goga and I have shared an experience together recently, and we're still reeling. We're still reeling from that experience. So yeah, we both Goga and I need a pass for the things that we've seen with these here eyes. It's Title Pro. Oh, yoga with Goga. Oh, I like it. Yoga with Goga. I see what's happening here. Helen is in the house. Tree Climber is here. Yoga with Goga. Okay. PetSmart. Are those AI glasses? Looks like Halliday. What does that mean? I don't know. I wish these were AI glasses. But no, they're just like regular ones. I can just see like regular life with them. I don't have any like cool stuff that's coming up in my glasses other than, seeing you guys. Helen says Title Pro buffering raid. Anastasia, Title Pro buffering raid. I love it. You guys are too hilarious. Thank you so much for coming in. Thank you, Title Pro, for the raid. If you guys don't know, Title is on his way, okay? And he's doing a ton of live streams, including early morning walks with his wonderful dog, Toby. And it's a beautiful, beautiful way to start your day. I was in there earlier today. There was snow on the ground. It was beautiful. So if you have not connected with Title Pro, who I guess is not in here right now. Is Title, did I see him actually show up? Title, somewhere up here. When he comes in, or if he's in here, connect to Title Pro. Did I see him? Because yeah, good content. He says, anyway, let's get to the next question. Oh, you're enjoying this trivia, eh? Okay, I couldn't tell. I couldn't tell if you were or you weren't. Anastasia Bless is in the house. Thank you so very much for being here. Now, Anastasia knows a lot about food too, so maybe this is going to be cool. So let's see. Ooh, okay. This is an interesting question. I think everybody knows the answer to this. But what is nori, the traditional wrapping of sushi, made from? So the thing that sushi is wrapped in, nori, what is that? What does it come from? Like, what is nori, basically, is the question that they're asking. And I'll replace the pinned question with this so that you guys can see it. Helen says, in a noisy place, be okay. I might not hear you, but am following the chat. No worries. You don't have to hear me read my lips say tree climber. Helen loves to climb trees, all right? She's a grown woman. She's a couple people's mother, but that woman will get up in a tree, all right? I heard somebody say once that they had seen her climb a tree, and I was like, you only saw her climb one tree? I've seen this woman climb 1,000 trees. I've seen her climb 1,000 trees. So I'm just saying, 1,000 trees. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so Goga says, Helen, she called you a tree climber. A little bit, yep. Anastasia says he is parking the plane. He's parking it. I love it. Melissa said seaweed. Am says seaweed. Thank you for still being here, Ams. A says never ate sushi. I wouldn't know. A, you wanted to play the game. So what's going on here? What is this nori paper made out of? Oh, Title Pro TV. I love it. This is Title Pro's potentially new venture. If you were in Title Pro's live stream, you would know that Title Pro TV is going to be a thing. I love that idea, Title Pro, when you were talking about it. I think it's a great idea, and I think you should go for it. And I think you have enough people behind you to support you to actually pull that into fruition. So give it a shot, and I'll be there to assist. East African says, Raiders, welcome. Yes. Anastasia says, Title Pro buffering rate. Title Pro TV. Let me give you a little blue pair of panties, and we'll call it a day. East African says, Madam Chat. I love it. Okay. I also have a channel. That's okay. Joy, I keep forgetting this, but yes, you do have a channel as well. If you guys have not checked out Joy, feel free to do so. This is like a really cool thing because Joy found me a little bit ago and managed to find me again today, which is awesome. But happy Tuesday to everyone that's here. And I appreciate you guys again so much for being here. Anywho, the question right now, and I'm about to give you guys an answer, but I'm going to give everybody a chance to try to do it. Yeah, Anastasia said 1,000 trees. That's what I'm saying. I have seen Helen climb no less than 1,000 trees. No less than 1,000 trees. It was maybe 1,001 trees. I've seen Helen. I feel like every other video that Helen has, she's in a tree. I feel like Helen stays in a tree. I'm just telling you the truth. That's what I've seen. But the question on the mat right now is, what is nori, the traditional wrapping of sushi, made from? Anybody want to take a stab at that? So what is nori? It's what they use to wrap sushi. I'm going to give you guys exactly 5 seconds to put your answers in. And then I'm going to tell you what the answer is. Okay, Scandalous keeps saying seaweed. That was Scandalous's answer. Anybody else? Anybody else? And we are counted down. So it is correct, or that is correct, Scandalous. It is seaweed. Nori, that green stuff, I don't eat sushi either, that it's wrapped in, is seaweed that's been compressed and turned into a pungent wrap. I don't know. Seaweed is hard to eat. I don't know if anybody in the chat has had seaweed ever in their lives, but seaweed has a funky flavor to it. You guys might recall on this channel, I tried some seaweed chips, quote unquote chips, and they were absolutely rank. They were absolutely rank. I had never had anything so freaking pungent and foul in my mouth before. It was disgusting. Disgusting. What's going on here? Anastasia Bless is saying hello to Scandalous. Melissa says, yay! Am says, fun fact, the U.S. put nori on the inside so more people will eat it. Ams? I love that. I love that piece of knowledge. I can see that being something because it's so pungent that I feel like maybe if it was inside of something else, it wouldn't be that. All I saw in the chat was Goga saying seaweed tastes like bad decisions. It totally does. It tastes like bad decisions for sure. JD is in the house. What's up, JD? I was watching JD last night when she was sleepy, tired, and on her way to sleep. She was just being such a sweetheart last night. JD was, yeah, you know how JD is. She's got the pretty face and the shiny cheeks, and she was having the time of her life. Oh, baby pants, love of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the broth has arrived. Delicious and delightful. Are there noodles in here too?
No, just broth now.
Oh, just broth. Okay, whatever. Thank you so much, baby pants.
You're welcome.
Love of my life. Yeah. Oh, he brought me some delicious chicken noodle soup broth. Campbell's chicken noodle soup. I prefer it even over tea because it's like, it's unctuous. It's got the umami. It's a delightful way to start your day. It's got a little bit of salt, a little bit of this, a little turmeric, a little bit of fancy, and it's delightful. Plus, Aaron kicks it up, so he puts a little spice in it. I love every last piece of that. Aaron, you're a rock star today. If nobody tells you that, let me be the one. You rock star the hell out of this day, baby.
Thank you, and good morning, YouTube. How are you?
Aaron said good morning to the YouTube peeps. Okay, Anastasia saying hi to Ams. Title Pro said, is that green shredded salad stuff that you get when you order sushi? Is that seaweed? I think sometimes that is. Like the stuff that's inside is actually shredded nori as well, Title Pro. Scandalous says, hello all. Just say down to put on my... Got it. JD says, be okay, love. JD says, I am good, love, and fresh now. Oh, you were fresh like that. All right, I like it. Am says, I actually been on a sushi kick, only been eating it for like 2 weeks now. Ams gets on these kicks, you guys. I don't know if those of you guys, old school people of the channel, remember that Ams started eating overnight oats, and at first she hated them. And now Ams, she's like an overnight oat junkie. She's like, yeah, I got overnight oats. Like, she switched on us, y'all. She switched on us. Joy says another one. JD says, JD, of course, had to say hi to you, Aaron.
Hello, JD.
I don't know if you heard him, JD, but he yelled back, hi to you. Tyler Pro saying, dearest JD. Melissa says, yum, yum. Everybody saying hello, 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 hello. A lot of hellos. Hello, 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 hello. And Char, how are you? It's Charlotte. I haven't seen you in so long. How are you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. I think drinking this because it's hot and delicious is definitely going to make my nose run, but we're going to do it. I switched to Everbowls, then now it's Sushi's. Okay. I don't even know what that is. Oh, baby, that's a delightful concoction this morning. Oh, baby, yes. It's the right amount of spice. It's the right amount of everything. You knocked it out of the park. I love that. Does anybody else really like drinking broths instead of like a tea during colder weather months? We used to keep like, Aaron and I used to keep like a pot that just had a broth going all the time, like a chicken bone based broth. A lot of garlic, a lot of turmeric. I can't do ginger, which sucks because I'm allergic to ginger. Let me clarify that. I don't have an allergy to ginger, but I do have a sensitivity. It makes my stomach hurt, which is weird, right? Because ginger is supposed to help ease stomach pain, but it doesn't for me. But yeah, we used to just keep a pot of broth going all day in the wintertime just so that you could, you know, get something and makes you kind of feel warm and nice, especially when I worked outside a lot. I used to just carry a thermos of broth with me everywhere I went. Anastasia says edible seaweed, specifically species of red algae. Interesting. Anastasia coming with the facts. Scandalous says baby pants. FTW. What does that mean? Oh, Lord. What is FTW, Scandalous? What is FTW? I'm slow. You know I'm old like that. JD says, Anastasia blessed. Hello. Anastasia says, hello back to JD. Melissa says, I just had a jelly croissant and coffee for breakfast. Small and simple. I love that. Melissa, that sounds delicious. Oh, for the win. Scandalous, I just learned something new today. For the wind. You're taking 4 p.m. tea right now? Fair enough. Fair enough. I'm taking 7:39 broth. I know you guys have seen this cup before, but isn't that cool? Why does my camera do that? Do you guys see? I did the thing where it wasn't supposed to change color like that, but it does, and it's agitating the hell out of me. But I love this. It's a beautiful ceramic cup with like this blue, and it's delightful. Skinless said I'm well, we already know what JB was doing, right? Because JB was taking 7:30 a.m. toot is what he was doing. Oh, I love this. Is it a cup or a mug? Interesting. I guess it's technically a mug, but people call stuff here like a coffee cup. So it's also a cup. But I think you would never call a drinking glass a mug. So JD brings a good point to the table, you guys. She brings a good point to the table because yes, this could be considered a cup and it could also be considered a mug, but you would never call a drinking glass a mug. To me, I wouldn't, but I don't know. Scandalous. Oh, Lord. So, okay, that's fair. You've got designated toot zones. Everywhere this place is a toot zone in its entirety. Scandalous. Everywhere is that. Baby, this is so freaking good today. I'm sorry, but it's delightful. I'm going to ask another trivia question, even though I'm 100% certain that no one gives a heck about it. Oh, this is a good one. So what meat sandwich gets its name from the Greek word for turning? What meat sandwich gets its name from the Greek word for turning? And this is very interesting. This is I think it's one that most people know, but I wonder if they do know. I wonder if we do know. I put the actual question in the chat because clearly me trying to say it, I might be saying it in a way that's harder for some people to understand, but maybe it can be there for you guys to read. But basically, what meat sandwich gets its name from the Greek word for turning? Turning. Scandalous says wrap. Helen says, hello, Scandalous. Title Pro says gyro. I don't know. What do you guys think? Title Pro says the gyro. Dang, this is delicious. Do you know what I learned in Red's room last night? Which I did not know this. And when I learn stuff, I always try to share it with you guys. Apparently, when you get off of your live stream, there is a place where Google tells you based on or not Google, YouTube tells you, which is Google, based on the analytics, what the general conversation in your live stream was. I was like, wait, what? Like what the subject, like what we were discussing in the live stream. I thought that was nuts, but that probably says a lot about, my channel, because there's no telling what we would be discussing at any given point, but I'm going to try when I end my live stream today to see what that is. Melissa says gyro as well. Am says Everbowl is like superfood, so it's like puree base with chia seed pudding or granola. You just said chia seed base, bee pollen, hemp seed, drizzle with almond butter. Ams, what happened to you? What happened to you, Ams? Come over here. I'm going to make you some eggs and bacon, baby girl. No. That sounded pungent and gassy. That's all I'm saying. Anastasia says, Melissa, darling, hello. Scandalous says, yeah, AI is everywhere, basically. Anna Boo, Lash Me Beats. How are you, baby girl? I was actually talking about you earlier. Mayway, welcome in, Mayway. Good morning to you. How are you? Scandalous is laughing. Anna Boo says, good morning to one and all. Baby, when I tell you that this broth is on point, I have to keep saying it because it's delicious and delightful. A-Train whipped up the damn broth this morning, and it's so damn good. It's so damn good. When I try to do the broth, it never comes out like this. Aaron is the broth. He's the broth man, seriously. Helen saying, what is up to Anna Boo? Lash Me Beats. And then Melissa saying, what's up? So right now we're playing, but not really playing, a game of trivia. So in this moment, we are asking what the hell am I asking? We are asking what meat sandwich gets its name from the Greek word for turning. And we've got a couple of different answers on from a couple different people who answered already. I fogged up my glasses. Delightful. Anywho, I'm going to go ahead and answer the question because I think that the people who knew the answer answered. And you guys were correct. It is indeed the gyro. And that is a sandwich I don't eat. I don't eat. What is that made out of again? It's like lamb? Is it made out of lamb? Is that what's on a gyro, babe? Yeah, I don't eat lamb. I don't eat lamb. I don't eat lamb. I don't eat, what is that called? Venison. I'm a pretty simple girl. I'm like, it's either got to be chicken, beef, or pork for me. I don't eat fish. I don't eat anything that comes from water, which I realize that all things come from water. But I do not eat anything like that. Nothing that comes from water at all. I shouldn't say that because I have been known to eat the occasional fried catfish when it is fried by my family. I will eat fried catfish when it has been doused in hot sauce. I will eat that. Everybody's saying hello to Anna Boo. Anna Boo saying hello to everybody. Title Pro says lamb spam on the Isn't it kind of like that though, Title Pro? It is kind of like, I never thought about that before, but Title, you're absolutely right. It is kind of like a spammy meat concoction, right? It's a little strange. The texture looks a little strange. I did have a bite of one of Aaron's gyros way back when, and it just wasn't my thing. I don't like sheep's milk cheese. There's something real gamey. There's something real gamey about like lamb and sheep and their products, whether it's their meat or their milk or whatever. It's just very, very, it's gamey, and I'm not always down for that. Melissa loves the gyros. Melissa, is this the one place where you and I diverge in our similarities because, wow, I absolutely would not eat a gyro. Stash Cash is in the house. What's up? How are you, Stash? I don't know if you guys know this, but Stash sleeps in a kingly robe every night. He doesn't want his little shoulders and arms to get cold, so he stays in a damn robe. I've never seen a person sleep in a damn robe before, but Stash does. Stash does, because he's what's up. Melissa says, but only the ones from the fair are good. Okay, so you only like fair gyros. Let's be clear about this. Melissa doesn't eat all the gyros. Just, oh, JP, what the hell is your problem, buddy? Scandalous loves gyros as well. JB, I love that you're still here, though, my friend, because, like, these watch time hours that you're giving me with your yayo is super helpful, and I appreciate that. Yes, Sasha's last time, it's cold out here. I know it's cold out here. But yeah, Stash, I mean, some of us just get blankets and stuff, but Stash is like, the blankets ain't enough. I sleep in a kingly robe. You know, I think Stash sleeps in a kingly robe because Stash wants to get, when he puts his feet down, he wants everybody in the world to know how he's balling. He's like, I already showed up with the robe, baby girl. I already showed up. And I love that. I love that Stash is always willing to flex. He's always ready to flex no matter what. He's like, morning time, I flex. Title Pro is telling us about his birthday suit and that's how he sleeps. It's good to know, Title, because if we're ever on a camping trip, I'm going to put my tent way over there so that you have privacy for whatever it is that you're trying to do there in your suit. JB's still here. Oh, I'm beautiful. Thank you. That's really sweet of you. See, now that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? They come in, they got the things, but then they I feel that. I thank you so much, JB. See, I knew in my heart, JB, that you can be a member of this community. You can. Just drop that la coca and join the community because we're a good group of people and we'd love to have you here as long as you can, keep it together. We love to have you. Melissa says, JB, are you okay? She said, knock 3 times on the phone if you need assistance. Anna is coming in with the hearts. East African girl with the hearts. Thank you. JB says, I'm fantastic. Stash is laughing. JB's like, are you okay, Melissa? Melissa is better than okay. Melissa is absolutely perfect in every single way. Stash says, you are too much. Am I too much? I think you might be too much. Stash. Stash says, euros. Y'all talking about the food? Yes. What other kind of euro is there, Stash? What other kind of euro is? Now you've got me wondering, like, you talking about the food or the what? The dance? Is there some dance called the euro where you throw that thing back in a circle or what? I don't. Oh my goodness. I brought back throwing that thing up in a circle. Oh my goodness. The people are coming now. Title says, yes, watch out. Anna is laughing. Stash says, is that a skull you have on in your house? What? What are you talking about? Is that a skull you have on in the house? What are you saying? Oh, you're saying like a hat? Dude, I don't turn the heat on. I want to be clear about this. And no, it is a Swedish ski cap for your opinion, Stash. And I stay in a hat and a hoodie in the house because I refuse to turn the heat on. Aaron makes it so that if it hits under like 60 degrees, he will not allow me to not have the heat. But for me, I will take it all the way down to as far as it'll go because I don't like paying for heat. Your girl is cheap. And I'm from Minnesota. All right. I'm from Minnesota. It could go down to 30 degrees in this house and I'd still be fine. All right. I mean, I'm from the freaking cold bricks. All right. For those of us from the Midwest part of the United States, I mean, they don't call it Minnesota for nothing. All right. That's where I'm from. I was born in a snowbank in July. So I'm just saying I keep it cold because they're not trying to get me. They're not trying to hit me up for these heat prices. I'm not paying them. We have a fireplace. Put the wood in there. Burn some. I don't want to pay for the heat. Oh, Lord. No, it doesn't make you a bad guy, JB. But it would be awful nice if you could just stop saying the word. Come up with a different word for it, JB. How about you say, I love the sugar bits. Sugars. Just say the word sugars. How about that, JB? Try that. Try the sugar word. Try not to say the other word too much if you can avoid it. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to keep deleting it, which is fine, but I want your comment to be able to be seen. So just say sugar. Scandalous says maybe he's drinking that original. I love it. Sash said Scully. Melissa says JB. Okay, but let's leave that at the door. Oh my God, Melissa, I love it. Annaboo says, for me, it all depends on the vibes. If I have company, I'll wear a 2-piece set. Come on now. Come on. Anna said, listen, I'll put on a quick little 2-piece set. Come on, 1, 2. Come on, 1, 2. I personally, nobody asked me, but I sleep in a tank top and a pair of yoga pants. Why? Because then I can jump up and I can go right to work. Because I'm lazy. Matter of fact, last night I slept in a hoodie that said, blank your feelings. And that's how I slept, in a tank top, a hoodie, and a pair of yoga pants, because it was absolutely freezing in here. And then I slept under 2 quilts, 1 blanket, and a duvet cover, and a sheet next to Aaron, who is a basic heater. And I had a hat on too. And I know people are like, why would you do this when you could turn the heat on? And y'all don't understand. These heat prices is crazy. Stash says it's euros, not euro. No, I believe it's euros. Okay, Stash, what we're not going to do is be in here correcting me. That's what we're not going to do, Stash. Don't do it. In my Valley Girl voice, I dropped into that Valley Girl voice. Don't do it. All right? Don't do it. Euros, whatever you want to call it. JD says, man boss, Stash, hello. Am says, a great quote I once heard is, if I am too much, go find less. Come on, Ams. Wifey be having the quotes, y'all. Wifey is like Yoda today. I love it. Anastasia saying, what's up to the other Anastasia? If not, I love to be free. Oh, okay. Well, Anna, that's good to know, because if we on a camping trip, I'm going to want to know that too. All right, I'll move my tech closer. It'll be good. Stash says, hey to JD. Anastasia says, Stacy, hello. Who's Stacy? Anastasia, who's Stacy? Are you calling Stash Stacy? Oh my God. Are you calling Stash Stacy? Is that what's happening here? Thank you, Helen. Stash says, hey, hey, Anastasia. Oh, Lord, scandalous. What the hell did, I'm sure it's JB. I'm sorry, I just unleashed the comment that he said for 1 second. Oh, you're from Northern Canada. Why did that get deleted? Scandalous was like, it's too much. Scandalous was like, it's too much. We don't. Everything you say is going to be deleted now. He just said, I'm from Northern Canada. She was like, it's controversial. It's controversial. I'm deleting it. I love it. It's cold. Scandalous was out here deleting everything. I love it. It's too freaking hilarious. I'm so sorry. That's freaking hilarious. Hayward, welcome back, my friend. Hayward Pittman, how are you? How is your Tuesday going? We're Scandalous says the blue. Oh, Lord, I love it. Oh, my God. And there's another one. Oh, he just said I love sugar, Scandalous. Scandalous, stop deleting the man's messages. He did what we asked him to do. He just said I love sugar now. Scandalous out here just deleting. Scandalous, stop deleting poor JB's messages. He understood, and he literally started talking about Canada cold, and he said he loves sugar. He is converting as we speak. We can't play with people when they out here converting. Anna Boo says, JB, do not let Canada down. We are not bad people. No, nobody in here is a bad person. JB is not even a bad person. They just out here working it out. Damn, Scandalous done time the poor man out, Lord Jesus. JB, we're converting JB right now as we speak. East Africa says, I love you guys. Bye for now. I have a premiere starting. No worries, East African workout girl. In 8 minutes, my behind is going to be at work. Anastasia is saying hello to JB. See, JB is like, hello. Anastasia says, hello, Hayward. Stash is laughing. Hayward said, all hell. Hayward, you know how it gets in here. Melissa says, JB, someone's in a happy mood today. We convert the trolls, y'all. We convert them. And I don't think JB is a troll. JB just loved that sugar. He loved the sugar, y'all. And that's not wrong. He said I was pretty. He loves the sugar. He's from Northern Canada. He's trying to be a contributing member of this community. We are going to welcome JB as long as JB flies into the crazy zone with the rest of us, but keeps certain words about the chat. Helen, thank you for the hearts. Red is in the house. Come on, Red. Come on. Red was on all last night, y'all. Red was doing all kinds of stuff. It was hilarious. Anna Boo says, JB Love needs to go and find some work to be proactive and come off his neighbor's Wi-Fi. What are we doing? I don't even, it's gone off the rails. Melissa says, hello, Hayward. Scandalous is laughing. Anna's laughing. Reds is saying, what's up to Anna Boo Lash Me Beats? I only timed him out for 60 seconds. I know. Red says, be okay, schwang. Am says, I'm still listening. I'm getting ready for work. I worked Thursday. Oh my God. Ams, you poor thing. You were working all the time, but that's because you boss lady Ams. Ams, ever since you got that haircut, they had you on boss lady status. That's all it is. Anna is saying, what's up? Am says, chicken that put in her 2 weeks hasn't shown up for, that's crazy. That's crazy. They're over there disrespecting you, Ams. That's all I know. JB, if you're still in the building, you're still welcome here, my friend. But again, just don't say that one word. Other than that, you can pretty much say whatever you want here. There are tiers of crazy, and everybody here in this chat is about this crazy. We just try not to elevate to the high levels of crazy. And as long as you don't elevate past the median line of crazy, like you can't come up here. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Only Scandalous probably got my inside joke. You can't come up to here. But if you just stay to the crazy down here, you can be here. Because we're all a little bit nuts. And we don't mind a little crazy, but you can't get fancy in here, right? You can't say anything too crazy. Nothing that you wouldn't want to see on regular TV. Which I guess is saying not much because I've seen a lot of weird stuff on TV lately. But yeah, don't say the la coca on the channel because that's weird. Anna Boo says, not normally up this early, but I did a big photo shoot yesterday, so I'm now working on the pictures and videos for, I can't wait to see those, Anna. Anna, I saw your pretty look and your kind of little snippet from your, was it the Antigua, which I know now not to say Antigua celebration. You looked so amazing. You were so beautiful. The makeup look that you beat down was beautiful. The dress was giving. I love that little pop of color and your shoes and your bag. You were just looking like $1 million, Anna. I loved every piece of that. Scanlon says, did Ams get a Karen haircut to be a boss lady? She 100% did. It was better than that though, Scandalous. It was better than that because it had like, it seemed like Ams has like maybe a little curl bounce in her hair. It was like a little bump curl bounce and it was just beautiful. Ams is beautiful. It just framed her face better. Red says, how is your mental health today? Be okay? It's good. Yesterday was rough. I saw some things. I'm supposed to be in a group therapy session later on today for saying Huang, but I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. I feel like I'm doing good. A-Train Husband of the Year made me a delicious broth. I've got my hatsy on. You know, today's going to be a good day. My work day is about to start really quick here, so I'm going to have to figure out how to finagle my work computer on. How's everybody else's Tuesday going? For real though, Scandalous is like, Anna be so fly. She is probably one of the flyest women we know. Anna takes it to a level that I could never. I mean, people like, oh, you clean up nice. And I'm like, what did you see me in? Was I wearing a new pair of yoga pants? I mean, what do you mean by that? Because I don't wear dresses. I don't wear makeup. I don't usually get gussied up. This is about as gussied as I like to get. All winter long, I'll be in a hat like this if you see me on the streets. And I'll be in a hoodie like this and usually a pair of jeans. And that's about it. I don't know. That's my get me dressed look. I mean, I have worn dresses, but I don't know. It's been years. Baby, in the entire time that we've been married, have I ever worn a dress? Like a dress though, like out in the universe. No. In the entire time I've been married, I've never had on a dress. That tells you something, no, doesn't it? Yeah, her voice is very soothing, Scandalous. And thank you for telling her that. Anna Boo Lash Me Beats. Make sure you see Scandalous's comments because I know Anna thinks things about her voice or people say weird stuff. But Anna has a really beautiful voice and I love her accent. So, Anna, other people in the world love it too. And they think it's beautiful. And I almost burped as I said that. And I think my stomach also made a comment. Anastasia is saying, hello to Red's room. I totally love her voice. That's what I'm saying. Scandalous loves your voice, Anna Boo. Lash Me Beats. Oh my goodness. This, I have two mice that look exactly the same. Do you understand what I'm saying? Exactly the same. So when I go to, whoa, Lord. When I go to grab my work mouse from my work mouse, I always grab the wrong one. I type in the wrong keyboard too because both my keyboards look exactly the same. And I can't tell you how many times I've typed something in the wrong place. Scandalous says, unlike my voice, that sounds like I have 10 accents at once. Scandalous, I love your voice too, though. It's so funny how people are with their own voices because Red and some other people will be like, oh, your voice is, you got a real soothing voice or whatever. And I'm like, I absolutely don't like my voice. I never do. If I call you and your voicemail shows up, I haven't left a voicemail since 1995. I don't do it because I think that the sound of my voice is ridiculous. I don't like it at all. But people will be like, oh, you got a nice voice. And I'm like, okay, sure. Are you on the same stuff JB on or what? Because I don't agree. So it just goes to show that sometimes the things that we don't think are cool about ourselves, other people find cool. So who's the winner here? I don't know. Anna says, I did some DIY. I made the background of the photo shoot and a bit more. I will post it. I like a good DIY. I don't know if you guys know this, but Anna and I did a DIY collaboration where we made floral headbands. And it was delicious and delightful. And a lot of times Anna mixes DIYs into what she's doing. Because especially when she's doing special effects makeup, there's a lot of stuff that she kind of has to build herself and put together. So don't sleep on that aspect of Anna's channel, as she is very, very much so a DIY person. What in the world? Is it just me, babe? Or are there so many damn updates? It's not even funny. And it's always like right when I jump on to work. I'm always annoyed by that. Getting my work computer up and going. And it says, I love it too. I love it too. I love it. Wowzer. Anywho, I'm so glad that you guys are here. I appreciate every last person. I know we've been on for... Sorry, I'm just checking something really quick. We have been on for 62 minutes, which is a full hour. And these morning live streams are always a little funny to me because I'm like, what am I talking about? I don't have like the same sort of ability to like, I don't know, whatever is like Red. Red will like have something to talk about for like 3 hours. But for me, I'm just like, oh my God, we've been chit-chatting at 7 o'clock in the morning. Run out of things to say. I feel like it's a little bit easier for Red though, because I think sometimes he brings, he's got the thing where he brings people up. But after the situation that happened with Simone yesterday, I'm not trying to, especially not with the people that be in my chat. I accidentally be done brought up somebody and their whole business will be out on the damn streets. Scandalous says, I love the ebb and flow. I love it. Title Pro says, the gift of gab, I like it also be okay. I have the gift of gab, but I feel like Title Pro, I ran out of that like several months ago on this channel. Because like, how much can you talk? And I think part of it too is like, you're also having to temper yourself because like in real life, like I drop curse words every 56 seconds. Like I am a sailor for all intents and purposes. I am a true potty mouth. I come from a family of potty mouths except for my mother, and I am a true potty mouth person. And I'm very opinionated, and I have just lots of different thoughts, and they just come off the top of my head. So part of the issue, I think, with these live streams is it feels somewhat like work because I'm having to like slightly adjust what I would normally be saying or talking or doing or words that I would be using to, be reasonable. So that's part of it too. Red says working and listening. No worries, Red. No worries. Scandalous says same F-bombs be flying. Girl, please. Yeah. I've got a definite potty mouth. And so it's like I have to like choose my words very carefully, and I have to choose my subjects very carefully. And that part, it feels like if it was just like I could be on here and I didn't have to like temper myself, it would be a thing. I feel like it would be far more entertaining because I'd be like, and I think it was easier to do the lives when I was cooking, but I don't cook in the morning. I'm trying to work. And I don't really have the time right now to do those cooking lives. When I get out of the busy season and it's into December, I will definitely have more time to do more cooking live streams. And I think those are fun because I'm doing something, right? So it's like the same as like when you watch an Anna Boo live stream, she's doing something. She's putting on makeup. That's kind of governing the conversation. It's a good deal. For me, I'm just sitting here chit-chatting and playing with my hat. Which is, I don't know. It's varying degrees of entertaining, right? Red says, potty mouth. Who, you? Oh, yes. Filthy. My mouth is filthy. Filthy, filthy, filthy. Filthy mouth. Scandalous says, we just spocalizing. We are spocalizing. What is going on with me in this ball? It's every time I wear this hat, that's what happens to me. And it says he has a whole itinerary. He totally does. Red is not playing with you guys. Red has a very analytical mind. And I think the thing that's going on with Red is he's always looking at what he can do to level up his channel. He's always looking at how he can grow, make it better. He's got a lot of that inside of him. And I think that is helpful because I feel like he's choosing to be very deliberate about his channel and how it's growing and what it looks like. I feel like I would be able to do that if I had more time. Maybe in December, I'll try to do more of that. But like right now, oh, that's a gigantic hog. Oh, he's a big boy. I hope my rabbit friends are not around. Babe, there is a gigantic hawk in this tree outside. Don't go outside. He might get you too, baby. Yeah, I know. I was looking out for my bunny friends. He better not eat my bunny. But I know he's got to eat too, but like for real. Do you see him up there in the top?
He can eat from another.
Do you see him? Oh, he's a big boy.
This guy's eyeing somebody.
Yeah. He might be on the mice that live behind the barn.
Maybe. But
he better not try to eat one of my Leroy's either. What do you say?
I said a mouse is just a snack right now.
Yeah, he might get one of them Leroy's though, because Leroy is out here looking. Yeah. Leroy is what we call the black squirrels. And right now, because of the fall, like the black squirrels like really stand out in our backyard. Like they're really, this is not their time. This is not their time of year because they're standing out a lot. And I'm hoping this gigantic hawk does not eat one of my Leroy friends, but whatever. And it says, oh, when I'm done with my makeup, 99% of the times I just want to come off. Scandalous says, quit playing with your balls, girl. I can't. These is my balls. Scandalous, you know you want to come play with this ball. Come on now. I love balls. You know this. Aaron used to give me a ball. Well, he still does. I get gifted a ball every year for our anniversary as one of our gifts. He just gives me with a ball because he knows I love balls. Wow, that came out terrible. Red says, swing, you got back your sticker as requested. Oh, I did? Ah, yay! Okay, so if you are a member of Red's Room, and if you're not, you need to be, because Red's memberships actually have something to them. Like my memberships, I love all of my members, but I'm like, how are y'all members here? Because I don't really do nothing. I'm trying, but I ain't got nothing to do. Red actually treats his memberships, again, because Red is so very deliberate about what he does on his channel, you actually get stuff. He had gotten rid of his big up, or his big up sticker, and we all clamored to get it back, and now Reds gave it back, and I'm so excited for that. Elizabeth, welcome back in, my friend. How are you? How are you? No worries, Ams. Get there safe. Scandalous says, woohoo! Scandalous, you number one. You number one. Reds, did you see that? Scandalous has the number one crown. It's tough times. It's tough times for you guys. Anywho, thank you for the 17 thumbs up. I super appreciate you guys. Thank you for the 10 people that are in here right now watching me play with this ball. Happy Tuesday. We love balls. Anna! No bulls. No bulls. No bulls. 18th. Oops. What is that? Oh. Well, it's... Oh, you... Do you forget to hit the thumbs up? Sometimes it happens. It's funny, though, because it's probably 19, because I always see the wrong number. It's like YouTube always... Oh, I like that, Elizabeth. That's like one of my favorite emojis. Oh, Anna, you see 19. Thank you. No worries. You were late on the like. You weren't enjoying yourself, Red. That's too bad. I'm sorry to hear that. It's too bad. I'm sorry to hear that. But anywho, yeah. I try to make these as entertaining as I can, but realistically, yeah. When we get back to cooking, though, I think we're going to have ourselves a good time. And I always like the fireside lives, too, but frankly, it's just been so cold that it's difficult to get out and actually do. Scandalous with the balls. I love it. Scandalous with the balls. Now that we've... Okay. Balls and feetsies. Who are they going to send in now? Who are we going to have to chit-chat with now? Is that you, Baby Pants? What are you doing? Ooh, I like it. I like it. What am I doing? Okay. Let me get to work. Let me get to work, y'all. And speaking of which, the heat came on again. I absolutely hate that. What's the heat set to, baby? Is it not at the threshold of 60?
60.
Ooh, is that more broth?
Yeah.
What? Baby, I'm getting spoiled with the broskies. Ah, thank you, baby. I love it. A-Train for the win. Woo! Especially like the ones that come in twos. Annaboo, Clash me beats. Come on now. Title Pro says, bye for now, be okay. I must get to work. No worries. Have a good day at work today, Title. I appreciate you. Elizabeth is saying, hello to Scandalous. You guys, seriously, though, if you haven't connected with Title Pro, well, don't connect to Title Pro TV. You can, but regular Title Pro, he's doing awesome things. But Title Pro TV is going to be a big deal, you guys. Don't sleep on that. Anna's laughing. Scandalous says, he's distracting you from the heater. Scandalous says, hello. Yes. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every last one of you. Anywho, I'm going to cut you guys loose from this string because, let's be for real here, at this point, I'm just rambling like a crazy person and drinking broths that are delicious. It's so good. Less of a fancy cup, but I still like these ones with the speckle. I find them to be, yeah. It's a delicious smelling broth. Ah, I burnt my knuckles. Damn, I burnt my knuckles. But it's delicious, and I love every last piece of it. Anyway, so I technically started work 13 minutes ago, but I'm still talking to you guys. So I should probably make it look like I'm actually doing work because, again, it's the busy season. I'm not sure if I'm going to have to work overtime today. Hopefully not. I'm just going to mind my business and work my regular shift, I think. And everything's going to be delightful. Fluffy Diva, how are you? How are you? I love it. I love it. Special K is in the building too. How are you doing? Hold on, Special K. We got to stop. Whoa. I knew I was going to not be able to grab her. I would grab Fluffy. Welcome in, you guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you guys so much for coming in. Scandalous says, gotta go to work. I know. Scandalous, me, everybody who works in the U.S. is on their way to work right now. But thank you so much for stopping in. As always, Scandalous. Scandaluso is usually the very first person in my chat, and I appreciate that. Thank you guys so much for the thumbs up. Helen, I know that you are still here. I am doing good, Fluffy. How are you? How are you? And how is Special K? Special K has the emojis, man. She's not playing with y'all. Anna says, anyway, guys, have a wonderful day. I'm going to go start work. No worries. No worries. I'm going to stay positive, motivated, and just be grateful. I'm definitely going to be doing all of that as I work through my cold day today. Woo! To Fluffy. Special K says, thank you. Yes. Thank you guys so much for being here. Well, since you guys showed up, I'm going to chit-chat for a second, and then I'm going to attempt to do a delicious redirect. I'm still getting very new to the redirect process, but we're making it work. I was talking with Blessed from Blessed Life's Journey. I think she's actually on in the background right now. And she was telling me about how to do it from your phone, like redirect from the phone. And I'm like, I think I would break something if I tried to do that. So I'm just going to do it from my computer because I know how to do that. And I don't want to crash this flight because I know with the people that are in this current chat, if I crash a damn flight, I will never hear the damn end of it. Y'all are not gonna be talking about me for years and years and years. They'd be like, she crashed a damn flight. She don't know what she doing. Y'all not gonna be talking to me about me like that. That's not gonna happen. Yeah, JD, A-Train bought me another broth. It's chicken noodle soup broth, and this hair is in my mouth. Let's see who we can redirect to. Oh, Lord. Helen, JD beat you. She twerked for me. Oh, Lord. Y'all out here twerking, throwing it back in a circle? Come on now. Oh, she did. Are we talking about Helen's dance video where she was out there with the older people getting it in? Because Helen was getting the full dance move on. She was doing all sorts of stuff. Helen does not play with you guys. She's very energetic. So who are all these people? We got Blessed Life Journey. She's up. East African Workout Girl is also up. Or is she live or what is she doing? Nobody knows. Oh, this is still hot as hell. I'm not about to burn my frickin' mouthsies off today. Who is Kyrian Chacha? Does anybody know who Kyrian Chacha is? Because I'm subscribed to the persons. Oh my gosh. Does anybody know who Kyrian Chacha is from Kenya? I need to know from my Kenyan people if you guys know who that is. I need to know. I need to know. Melissa says, I'm back. Was having spinny room issues. Oh, no, Melissa. Have a seat, Melissa. Yeah, take care of yourself. Elizabeth is saying hello to Special K. Yes, I got the Christian lady to twerk on. If anybody could get anybody to twerk special, it's got to be you. Helen ain't no angel. I know she's not an angel. I know she's not an angel. She tried to tell you that she is, but she not like, Elizabeth says, Fluffy Diva, hello. JD is saying hello to Special K. Title Pro says, yes, Kyrian just got monetized yesterday. Oh, for real? That's awesome. That's awesome. Congratulations to him. Fluffy says, pen and paper. Title says, Kyrian is good friends with with Natcha. Got it. Fluffy says, JD, I'm watching. Special K says, Big Baddie Helen, you have to make me something to eat for me to be quiet. I love it. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Special is hilarious, you guys. If you guys have not connected with Special. It's funny. Special, I spent some time in Manchester. I think that's where, am I losing my mind? Is that where you are in Manchester? From the videos I watched. I spent some time in Manchester for work many, many years ago. And it was so cool to like kind of see. Special K has these like videos where it's like, at least the ones that I've seen were really like cool scenery of around, I think it's Manchester, but correct me if I'm wrong, because I might be wrong, but it's somewhere in the UK. And I really loved it. I feel like at least if it was Manchester, the time I spent in Manchester, I thought it was just a really beautiful city. But that's the kind of thing that an American feels when we go to places. No, I'm in London. Manchester is 3 hours. Right. Okay. Fair enough. I was in Manchester, and then I was in Cumbernauld. Not Cumbernauld. Cumbernauld is in in Scotland. I was in Hertfordshire, outside of London, for a little bit. But yeah, whatever it is, it's in the UK, and I strongly suggest y'all take a look. But it is really cool. I love the aerial shots or whatever it is, however she's shooting it is a really, really cool thing to see. Wait, so Fluffy asked me what's in my cup. It is a broth. It is a chicken noodle soup broth that my husband kicked up for me, and I'm loving every piece of it. Reds says, I'm the king. Reds, but you only have the number 3 crown, so I'm not quite sure that works. JD is got some, what is that? A pen and a paper. She's getting into it. JB is back with his love of sugar. JB, welcome back. I love it. See? JB, thank you. See, I love that. I understand, and you did it, and this is wonderful. I wish Scandalous was here to see you, JB, to see how you've changed and moved into a contributing member of the community. I have a house in Hartford. Okay, really? Okay. Yeah, the company that I worked for, the location was there, so that's where I was in like freaking corporate housing. I don't know. I didn't get to. It's funny because when you travel for work, people are always like, "Oh my God, did you?" And you're like, "No, all I did was work." Really. I think I had a couple of weekends where I went into like the city. I took like a boat ride. You know, I did the touristy things, but during the week I worked. And I struggled because the time difference is intense. When you go like from the US to the UK, that's a 6-hour time difference. So it was intense, right? That jet lag is not a joke. Honey Boo Boo Reds, where Honey Boo Boo, I love it. That's hilarious. You guys are so funny. What's in your second cup? It's the I'm not about to dump this on myself, y'all. It's chicken noodle soup broth. Oh, first was blue, now gray. Oh, you've been here forever, Fluffy. It was the same thing. I think when Aaron switched it out, he just brought me a different cup is all. So that he didn't have to try to pour it into the other cup. But yeah, Fluffy's like, come on now, what's in your cup? It's too early for it to be what you thinking. What was going on? How was I was watching Special K, Red, and Windstone do the test out of the StreamYard Mars last night. And when I popped off, Windstone was still getting it in. I'm like, damn, how many beers is Windstone in? I think he was keeping toe-to-toe with me. Windstone and I was taking shots and beer. We was doing all kinds of stuff. I was like, oh my goodness. Because I think when I tuned out, that was like hours after I had seen him on Red's Live. So it was hilarious. Fluffy says, I am pushing. No worries. No worries. Let me see if I can actually drink some now or if it's still too hot. Oh no, that's delightful. I don't know you guys, but a good chicken broth is where it's at. Anywho, very little entertaining magic going on here right now. You're selling original honey, Elizabeth? That sounds incredible. I love honey. I love it. I love it. It was a tree. He was drinking on the tree DL. Oh my goodness. He's hilarious. I love that. I love that. That was a hilarious live period, but that's almost always how it is. Did the trivia questions end? Yes, Melissa, I did end the trivia questions. I'm actually going to have to end the dang live stream here shortly because your girl started work at 8 o'clock. But I'm chit-chatting with you guys. So I need to bounce and ride. But we're going to get you guys someplace where there's entertainment going on. So it looks like, if I'm not mistaken, we got something good going on here. We're going to, oh, is that not a thing? Is that not a thing? Is he not a thing? Is it not a thing? Is he in? Is it a thing? I think it's a thing. If I crash this, y'all don't come for me. Okay? Are you serious, Special K? It was full on empty? That's crazy. That's crazy. Melissa saying hello to Elizabeth. That's nuts because there was still quite a bit left in that when he first showed it on Red's Live. He was getting it in. He was getting it in. It was party time, y'all. So anywho, I'm about to close this down because I have to get to work. I appreciate everybody for being here with us today. Can we do a little, what's it called? The Be Okay Reezy? Can we just do a little Be Okay Reezy to the next person who apparently just got newly monetized. So, and I think you guys all know him. JB says, if you were JB, you're so close, dude. JB, you're so close to being to being a member. We're gonna get you there, dude. You're so close to just being a completely productive person, but you can't be saying words like the F word, buddy. I say it all the time, but you can't say it on here, and you can't say the other word either. You got to use the word sugar. All right? And if you're going to use that F word, you got to say wrestling. Say wrestling instead. We'll get you there. We'll get you there, buddy. We'll get you there. Yes, thank you guys so much for being here. JB, even you, you're on the conversion train. I know it. Thank you guys so much for being here. Everybody have a good rest of their day, evening, afternoon, whatever the heck it is. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully everybody was able to connect with each other if they're interested in that connection. And I will see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye. Oh, look.